Mr. Mike Sanderson. Thank you. You wish to comment on the strategic plan? You have 3 minutes, sir.
That's right. Thank you, Madam Chief of Staff. This is a model of the Sprint missile. Sprint was developed in 1965 by Martin Marietta Orlando, now Lockheed Martin. My name is Mike Sanderson. First, I'd like to say the strategic plan is great, especially its emphasis on Florida's world-class talent. And I congratulate Chair Jones, the committee, Chair Lamb, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor Sykes on lifting it off. The Sprint missile was an American anti-ballistic missile that accelerated from 0 to Mach 10 in 5 seconds. It holds the record for acceleration to this day. I bring this up in this context of Florida's talent because Sprint's manager of advanced development, or what we now call in software engineering technical lead, was Herbert Sanderson, born in Orlando in 1920. My grandfather, and in 1939, the first person from Orange County Public Schools to go to MIT. His future wife, Jean Langford Sanderson, Orlando High School treasurer, visited the Florida State College for Women in 1939, but tragically could not attend. And her well-known brother, Orlando Mayor Carl Langford, worked as a truck driver to put himself through UF, class of 1948. I bring this up in this context because this missile, many fans online think it must have been built by Nazi rocket scientists on HB-1 visas. No, Sprint was designed and built by a Florida native. We have world-class talent in Florida. We have had it for generations. And for generations, New College nurtured that talent under USF and independently and brought extraordinarily credit to Florida State University system, per capita off the charts for Fulbright scholars, National Science Foundation fellows, a Fields medalist, and so on for the Florida SUS. Which brings me to who you operate the state university system for. These numbers are from the roster of the men's soccer team at MightyBanyans.com. Out of 45 soccer players, 38 are from outside Florida, 12 from Brazil, 4 from France, and so on. This is nothing against those countries or those students who are told nothing about logos or technique or anything that is allegedly happening there. And it's true, New College doesn't have athletic scholarships. Their scholarships are funded by E&G funds from Florida taxpayers, and that's before the $1.5 million in E&G funds going to coaches' salaries. Look at the indignation over $65 versus $16 a credit hour here, and allegation of $1.5 million in E&G funds, and just sit there silently. That speaks for itself. Corcoran's not even in the room. He doesn't respect you enough to listen to what you're listening to me because of him. He won't even sit there. Vice Chair Levine, I submit this chart for the record. Forget if this is sustainable, justifiable, legal, politically outrageous. Vice Chair Levine, you talked about legislative intent. Not taking a proposal isn't legislative intent. More recently, the legislature put the proviso the BOG is supposed to report quarterly on accountability for spending plan.
Thank you, Mr. Sanderson. That's your time.
I submit additional facts related to the $3 million in a modular housing that sits rotting next to a retaining pond for the record. Thank you.
Sir. The next member of our public will be Jono Miller, offering comment on academic and student affairs. You have 3 minutes, sir.
I'm John O'Miller, president of NCF Freedom. I'm here today to speak about general education classes. I suspect you don't understand the corrosive effects mandated general education requirements are having on the teaching strategies that made New College a true honors program producing remarkable scholars. We've gotten to the point where we're offering classes that merely require attendance, participation in small groups, and no real assessment. The risk is becoming a glorified residential high school.